Hey guys, recently acquired a capture device, so I thought it would be fun to make a video, put some commentary on it, because I don't know, videos without commentary can be boring. Take Ronan out as fast as possible because that guy can bring the pain. I think Mysterio and Maximus are more or less annoying. They're pretty susceptible to the blast off comp here. Stagger them with Thor, put the high voltage lines down with Miles, and use blast off with Captain Marvel, and try to land as many of those heavy attacks returning to the ground between them as possible to keep the EP return up. Always use the trash mob rounds between the bosses to restore EP as well. Try to avoid using abilities during that time. This comp features several of my favorites. I love Thor, uh, Captain Marvel, and Miles Morales. Ghost Rider is mostly there just because his synergy brings some nice damage with Captain Marvel. I do use Miles Morales to destroy Ultron, simply because I try to spread the EP usage out a little bit, take some of the pressure off Captain Marvel, as I use her for most of the damage. I also try to kill as many of these little minor enemies as possible, simply because I hate it when the AI is chasing a ninja on the other side of the screen and I'm over here trying to kill Kingpin. So the more of those guys I kill, the less likely that is to happen. So with Ebony Maw, Black Dwarf doesn't show up until his health reaches half, and I like to use the first half of his health bar to continue recharging EP. I've tried several different approaches to this instance, and I'm not sure what the best one is. This time I use my EX attack, which turns Captain Marvel into a damage beast. And that usually works out pretty good for me, but I have also attempted to use the Dark ISO, and I've had very mixed results with that. I will kill all the mindless ones except for maybe one or two, pick up some ISO, get it charged. During that time, the AI will finish killing the couple of mindless ones that's left, and they'll hit Ebony Maw a few times, get him down to half health. Black Dwarf shows up. I tried to throw that charged ISO at him, and sometimes it absolutely destroys, and sometimes it does absolutely nothing. So if anybody has figured out the mechanics for that portion and consistently can use the Dark ISO to take those guys out, I would love to know how you do it. Like I said, sometimes it works out for me, but half the time I just end up wasting my time. This stage of the fight right here with Proxima Midnight I find annoying more than anything, with all the teleportation, the confusion, well, with Supergiant. Right here I'm about to get nailed by Corvus Glaive, so I end up using my EX attack. Usually save that for Thanos and Thane, but it really works out fine, blowing it on them. The risk is using my EX there that Thanos and Thane could run to opposite sides of the screen and just more or less be annoying. With this composition, I do have these guys pretty decked out with some decent ISO, but I can generally get 5 minutes and below. This run obviously is far from perfect, but it's pretty good. I think I end up closing this thing out at 4:33, which anything under 5 minutes I consider to be awesome against Black Order. And then depending on composition, anything under 10. If you're trying to do this with Scarlet Witch or Elsa or Hawkeye or somebody like that, it really the definition of a good time changes quite a bit just depending on what comp you're running. But with this particular comp, I consider 5 to be a good time.